think we are ready to go. If at any point during the practice you need a break, take that. So here we go. We'll start seated. If it feels more comfortable for your body or more supportive of your practice to start laying down, you could also begin laying down. Beginning with eyes closed or open. I'm going to close mine. Just tuning into breath. Tuning into what is heard. These sounds around us. Have the breath or sound around you, the breath within you to bring you back. Start to deepen the breath. And maybe with this deepening of breath, I could extend the invitation to listen a little deeper. The focus of the practice this evening is based on a Mark Nepo quote. To listen is to lean in softly, with a willingness to be changed by what you hear. To listen is to lean in softly, with a willingness to be changed by what you hear. Practice becomes a cultivation of listening to our own body, to tuning into our own breath, and from the space of tuning into our body and our breath, we create the pathway to tune into others. To listen is to lean in softly, with a willingness to be changed by what is heard. If the eyes have been closed, let them gently open. From seated, I'd like you to extend both legs straight out in front of you, flexing the feet, and then elongating the spine. Take a breath in and extend the arms up to frame the head. And with an exhale, just bend the elbows and lift the heart up to the sky. Re-extend the arms up on a breath. And this exhale, fold over the legs. We'll just be here for a moment, actually. Noticing the sensations. Take a breath, and on an inhale, reach the arms up, coming up to seated. Exhale, bend the elbows where the shoulder blades draw together. And on an inhale, extend the arms up. Exhale, fold, this leaning in over the legs, not too deeply, and you listen to the sensations of the body as a way of the body talking to you, right? This tuning in. On a breath, come to seated, the arms extend up. And with an exhale, the elbows bend and the heart lifts. Let's do that 2 more times. So inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, just lean in over the legs to fold. Extend to seated on an inhale. Exhale, bend the elbows, broadening across the chest. And then 1 more. Inhale, arms extend up. Exhale to fold over the legs. Coming back up to seated. Stretch the arms up, tall spine. And this exhale, bend the elbows, but then let the hands find their way interlaced behind you near the low back, and weight down in your hands and the knuckles, and just lean back, listening to the body in each of these places, this cultivation of listening, keeping the hands as they are. Come back up to seated. You might have to put a slight bend in the elbows, that's fine. Drop the chin to the chest, keep drawing the shoulder blades together. Right ear to the right shoulder, chin to chest, left ear to left shoulder. One more time, right ear, right shoulder. Keep pressing the palms of the hands together, opening across the heart, chin to chest, left ear, left shoulder. Seated with the arms down by your side, or one hand on your heart and one on your belly, or hands in your lap, and pause. To listen is to lean in softly with a willingness to be changed by what is heard. And so this practice becomes the cultivation of listening to the sensations in the body, to the breath, to the world around you. The anchor of listening. Right here. On your next inhale, re-extend the arms up. And with an exhale, left arm forward, right arm back, but keep a tall spine in this twist. Come up to center on a breath. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, more of a feel drawing forward than back. Now we're going to combine all of these that we started with. So inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, fold over the legs, leaning into the sensation. On an inhale, up to seated. This exhale, bend the elbows, open across the heart. Inhale, arms reach up. Here's that twist. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Up to center on an inhale. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Again, inhale, reach the arms up. You know, we're going to add on, right? Exhale, fold over the legs. Inhale, reaching up. And on this exhale, bend the elbows, but let the hands find one another behind the head, and just lean back until you feel the shakiness, and pause. So just holding here, engaging the core, flexing the feet. Take a breath in right here. Draw the low abs in. Take a breath out. On this inhale, not only come all the way up, but lift the right leg up a little bit. And on the exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center. That right leg is still lifted. Arms reach up. Exhale, right foot lands. Inhale, lift the left leg. Stretch through the fingertips. There's my toes. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Come up to center on a breath. Keep lifting the leg closer to the chest. Exhale, left leg lands, and you lean in, fold over the legs. Just one more time. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, elbows bend, hands find one another behind the back, and you lean back and pause. It's just a hold here. Feel the core engaged, and breathe. Soften the face. On an inhale, come up to seated and lift the right leg. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Come back to center, lower the right leg, arms reach up. And And then stay right here. Sit bones pressed down. Take a breath. Lift the left leg up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. And on an inhale, up to center, left leg lands. Fold over the legs. This time, hold here in this forward fold. This leaning in, but feel the legs draw back into the hip socket. This breath in, this breath out. This pausing to notice, right? This willingness to be changed by what you hear. So maybe that's the way that you fold. Maybe you deepen the fold or you lift back up just a little bit. Just acknowledging the sensations is a way of having a conversation with the body. And from this forward fold, let's come all the way up to seated. And just bend the knees in and reach the arms forward and transition to downward facing dog. I'll let you make your way into downward facing dog as I make my way back onto my meditation cushion. And then move the body around a little bit in down dog or be in stillness. But the movement should be in response to what's felt. In response to what is heard, right? We move from a space of listening, not those habitual places, and this is where we break the patterns of habit. So from downward facing dog, take a deep belly breath in and a very long breath out. On your next inhale, feel the waistline draw back just slightly. And as you exhale, place the right foot in between the hands, stay on the ball of the left. Sweep the arms up, you're in crescent lunge. And with an exhale here, bend the elbows. Open up across the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Either hands to heart center or arms stay here. I want you to lean over that right thigh. So as the belly leans over the right thigh, feel the waistline draw back. Feel the muscles of the left leg hug into the bone, but stretch the heart forward. This practice about leaning in. And breathe. Use the muscles on the back side of the body. Inhale, come back up to crescent lunge. And with an exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Notice if that right knee caves in. Keep opening it up over the ankle so it doesn't cave in. You're in that twist. Come up to center on a breath. And with an exhale, bring the hands down to frame the front foot and step back, please, to downward facing dog where you pause. This pause is necessary. This pause becomes an opportunity to stop and listen. Take a breath in. Take a breath out. On your inhale, again, feel the waistline kind of draw back just a little bit. Exhale, left foot in between the hands. Sweep the arms up, high crescent lunge on an inhale. Bending the elbows again in cactus as you exhale. Feel the core engage. Sweep the arms up on a breath. Remember the hands can come to heart center. Exhale, hover the belly over the left thigh, but feel stable. So stabilize that back right ball of the foot as the heart draws forward, this leaning in with the heart. Low belly in, feel the muscles on the back side of the body. And then inhale, use those muscles to bring you back up to crescent lunge. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Lifting through the heart, calling on the muscles on the back side of the body as long as the abdominals. This inhale, come back to center, both arms reach up. This exhale, hands plant, and you step back to plank this time, or modified with knees down. And pause here and breathe, and notice if knees down is what's necessary or if knees lifted. Take 3 full rounds of breath in plank. Listen to the breath. Another breath in. A long breath out. One more full belly breath in. And on your exhale, lower all of the way to the mat. Fingertips off of the mat, striking cobra. Inhale, lift the heart, press down into the tops of the feet. Exhale, as you lower, hands slide in, shift back through knees or through plank to down dog, where you pause and take a full breath in. Stay here as you exhale and empty out. To listen is to lean in softly with a willingness to be changed by what is heard. I'm going to keep reminding that because we go into habitual patterns, and keep tuning in here through sound of breath. This world around you. Take a deep belly breath in. Exhale, step walker, jump the feet to your hands. Tune into the sensations of your body. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Rise to standing. Inhale, press down, reach up. These sensations like a conversation. Exhale, bend the elbows. Your legs are straight. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Notice if your left hip bone and sit bone's drawing forward, glide it back. Come to center on an inhale, arms reach up. Going into that twist again, exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale to center. Exhale, fold over those legs. At the top of the mat, inhale to halfway lift. Exhale, plant the hands to plank or modified, and here's where all of your choices come in. You can move this immediately into a flow. You know what that means? Go ahead and do it. You can pause and plank and build that strength there, or stay with me. Take a breath in. Exhale, lower all of the weight of the mat. Fingertips off of the mat. Inhale, striking cobra. Lift the heart. Exhale, hands slide in as we all meet back in downward facing dog. So that's an option. You're in down dog. We meet back here. You can flow. That means, not now, but when we get into that, right? That means you lower halfway or all the way. Up dog or cobra. Back to down dog, or you can pause and plank. Or you can head right back to down dog, which is where we are now. Take a deep belly breath in. And as you exhale, step walker, jump the feet to the hands. Inhale to halfway lift. Exhale and fold. Press down, inhale, rise all of the way up. Exhale, bend the elbows, heart lifts. Inhale, arms reach up to the sky. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Come up to center on an inhale with the arms reaching up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Inhale to center. Exhale, empty out and fold. Halfway lift on a breath. And then go ahead and move through vinyasa. Back to down dog, hang out in plank, or you stay with me, you're in plank. Lower halfway or all the way. Cobra or up dog. Downward facing dog. From down dog, take a breath in. And as you exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Come up to crescent lunge on an inhale. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Come up to crescent lunge, breathe in, arms reach up, lean in over that right leg, exhale. Option to keep the arms forward, hands to heart center or arms stretch back. But feel here, the heart reaching forward and anchor back in the left foot. Hug the low belly in, soften the skin of the shoulders. Reach back up to crescent lunge on an inhale. And then bend the elbows as you exhale. Let the hands find one another behind the back as you broaden across the chest. Keep leaning back, bending the front knee. Re-extend the arms up on an inhale. And make your way back to downward facing dog through a flow by hanging in plank. Or heading right back to down dog. Into the sensations, to the noticings of the sounds and the way the body converses. From down dog, take a breath in, and on the exhale, left foot in between the hands, stand the ball of the right, extend the arms up, take a breath in. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Come up to center, breathe up into that, and then hover belly over left thigh. The option of arms forward, hands to heart center or back. Anchor back in the right foot. Stretch the heart forward and breathe. And listen to the breath. Pay attention to the body. And on an inhale, re-extend the arms up. Exhale, hands interlace behind the back, where you weight down in the hands and lift through the heart. Keep bending the left knee. Open up across the chest. Sweep back up to crescent lunge. Arms reach up on an inhale. And make your way back to downward facing dog through a flow or knot. Breathing in and breathing out. Noticing breath in. Noticing breath out. Here we go. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, step walker. Jump the feet to your hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Rise to standing, press down, reach all the way up. Bend your knees, sit to chair, and cactus the arms. Take a full belly breath in. And as you exhale, draw your elbows and your forearms and your palms together. You're in chair. Hover your belly over your thighs and pause. So try to get your forearms parallel to your thighs. Get curious about that. Kind of drag the sit bones back. Stretch the heart forward. Just stay here. Press the arms into each other. As the arms press in, press the outside of the thighs out. Just broadening across the heart. Opening up the space across the thighs. Come to standing. Straighten the legs. Extend the arms up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. From here, draw your hands to heart center. From here, straight legs, inhale, and then bend your knees and come into the twist as you exhale. Outside of the left arm against the right leg. Listening to the body, noticing sensations. Keep tuning in to what's here, not to the thoughts. Stay in this twist. Lift the left side of the rib cage a little higher. Drag the left sit bone back. All right, come back to center. Inhale, straighten the legs, arms extend. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Slide your hands to heart center. Bend your knees and take the twist outside of the right arm against the left leg. And so from this space right here, make sure you're not collapsing in the right side body, and lift, strengthen the left side body. Glide the right sit bone back. Take a full belly breath in. Stay here, long breath out. Come to center. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, move through that flow or knot to meet back in downward facing dog. Just leaning into the practice, to the sensations, to the noticings. From downward facing dog, take a full breath in. And as you exhale, place the right foot in between the hands. Come up to crescent lunge on an inhale. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Slide your hands to heart center. Take the twist. Outside of the left arm against the right leg. Now the back knee can be lifted or the back knee can be up. Twisted lunge, top of the mat, broadening across the heart. So the same feeling as when the elbows are bent in that cactus. Try to get that here with the hands to heart center. All right, here we go. Come back to crescent lunge on an inhale. We're going right into warrior 3. So hover the belly over the right thigh, then straighten the right leg and lift the left. At the top of the mat in warrior 3, hands can be at heart center, arms can be forward or back, but pause here. Get all of your attention in that right foot. To listen is to lean in softly with a willingness to be changed by what we hear. Your body is speaking to you all of the time. Listen. Pause here. Take a deep belly breath in. And a long breath out. Come to standing. 2 feet at the top of the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. Bend your knees, bend your elbows as you exhale. Let your hands find one another behind the back. Take a breath in and then straighten the legs and fold over with the hands interlaced. You can open the feet past hip bone distance here. Let the head and neck release and breathe. When we listen, it's not the planning of an answer. It's the quieting of the defensiveness. It's the opening of the heart. To really listen takes great skill. And this is the way that we build the pathway here, among other things, but this is part of that practice. Take a full belly breath in. Exhale, release the hands down. Inhale, halfway lift. And move through that vinyasa flow or not to meet back in downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a full belly breath in. With an exhale, place the left foot in between the hands, staying on the ball of the right. Inhale, arms reach up, sweep up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, hands to heart center. The right knee, the back knee can release down to the ground. Take the twist outside of the right arm against the left leg. Spinning the heart open. Make sure you're not dropping the right sit bone and hip bone down. Keep lifting up the right hip bone. Open up across the heart. This is the work. The discomfort to stay open and lean in even when it's uncomfortable. This is the practice. Come all the way back up to center. Inhale. We're going into warrior 3, exhale. Hover the belly over the left thigh, then straighten the left leg and lift the right. Your hands extended in heart center or back and breathe. Full breaths in. Long breaths out. Take a deep belly breath in. And a long breath out. Come to standing, 2 feet on the mat. Inhale, arms reach up. This exhale, just bring the arms either down by your side or one hand to your heart and one to your belly, and you pause. Is pausing important? Is pausing an opportunity to tune back in, to listen? Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. All right, standing at the top of your mat, inhale, extend the arms up. And with an exhale, bring your hands back behind your head. Okay, lift your right leg up in front of you. The leg is either bent or straight. And then carry the right leg to the side. Now, when you do that, if the left side of the body kind of turns toward the right side of the room, drag the left rib cage back, and that might mean the right leg doesn't go as far out to the side. So your right leg is out to your right side, knee bent or leg straight, hands behind your head. Take a breath in, and then exhale. Try to touch your elbow to your right thigh without moving your thigh. Inhale, come up. Exhale, touch that elbow to thigh. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Inhale, up. Exhale, elbow to thigh. Come all the way back up, and then come into tree. So hands to heart center, right heel below the left knee or toes above. Hands can be at heart center or arms can be extended up, and pause. And so when we cultivate this listening to our body, we're finding a way to come into alignment. It doesn't just haphazardly occur. There's a skillfulness to it, and that's what we practice here. Skillfulness. Together, take a breath in. And a long breath out, coming out of tree and pausing. On an inhale, re-extend the arms up. Stay here as you exhale and lift the left leg up in front of you. Bring your hands back behind your head. Left leg is straight or knee is bent. And carry the left leg out to the side. But pay attention, if it goes too far out to the side, you have to twist the rib cage. Draw the right side of the rib cage back. Hands back behind your head. Take a breath in. Exhale, left elbow, left quad. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left elbow, left quad. Inhale, lift back up. Exhale, left elbow, left quad. One more. Inhale up. Exhale, elbow to quad. Come back up. Maybe the arms extend, come to tree. Left heel below the knee or toes above. Hands can be at heart center. Pause. Take full breath. long breath out. 2 more just like that. One more full breath in. Left foot meets right. Big exhale out. Inhale, arms stretch up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale to halfway lift. Make your way back to downward facing dog through a flow or not to listen. Just to lean in softly. With a willingness to be changed by what is heard. From downward facing dog, take a full breath in. And as you exhale, come into plank and pause. We're going to stay here for some breaths. So listen to your breath. Here's some options. Holding plank is a really great option. Modified plank with knees down, equally a way to build strength. Or slow push-ups. To your pace, but slow. At your choice. Stay here for 2 more full rounds of breath and movement of stillness. Moving through a flow or not as you make your way back to downward facing dog. That was your break. How'd that feel? From down dog, take a deep breath in. Here we go. Exhale, right foot in between the hands. Stay in the ball of the left. Inhale, arms reach all of the way up. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Draw your hands to heart center. Take a breath in. Take the outside of the left arm against the right leg as you exhale in this twist. All right, now, you can stay right here. Listen up though, in this twist, the back knee can come down as well. Keeping the right knee bent. Kind of glide forward, like lean into it, glide forward toward the top of your mat and try to hover the left toes. That's just an option. You don't have to take it. And so if the left toes are lifted, bring them down, come back up, crescent lunge on an inhale. And as you exhale, interlace your hands to your low back. Take a full breath in. A variation of humble here. You're on the ball of the back foot. So as you start to fold forward, you're going to get the right shoulder on the inside of the right knee. Head and neck releases. Arms reach up. Give weight to your back foot. And you're leaning in this humility, but this balance of humility and strength, understanding that we've got to lean in to listen, to cultivate this. Stay here, full breath in. Long breath out. All right, come back up, crescent lunge on an inhale. Stay here as you exhale. Keep both feet on the mat, but straighten the right leg. Point your hip bones to the front of the room. When you come into this pyramid, you might step the back foot in slightly. So start to fold over the right leg, keeping 2 feet on the mat. And the weight kind of shifts back into the left heel where you might step the foot in slightly. So you are here in pyramid. The right toes are forward. The left toes might be slightly out to the left side of the room. But both legs are straight. Now you're more than welcome to stay right here or turn this into a twisted little pyramid. Stretch the right arm forward on an inhale. And then stack the right shoulder over the left as you exhale. Broadening across the heart. So expanding here, even in a twist, take a full belly breath in. Stay here, long breath out. One more deep breath in. Exhale, fold over the right leg, drag the left foot into you at the top of the mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold, press down, inhale, rise all the way up. We're going to keep this moving. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And go ahead, take it through that vinyasa flow or step right back to downward facing dog. You're doing great. From downward facing dog, take a full belly breath in. And with an exhale, place the left foot in between the hands, stay in the ball of the right. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back, hands to heart center. Take the twist outside the right arm against the left leg. You've got the option to bring the back knee down, but the front knee stays bent. You also have an option to glide head toward the top of the mat and hover the right toes. You got it. Breathe in. breathe out. Listen to the breath. If the right toes lifted, lower them down. Come back to crescent lunge on an inhale. Interlace the hands to the low back as you exhale. Broaden across the heart. And then fold over so the inside of the left shoulder finds the outside of the left shoulder finds the inside of the left knee. But keep dragging the waistline back. Maybe the hips stay lifted slightly as you full breath in here. Long belly breath out. All right, come all the way back up. 2 feet stay on the mat, straighten the left leg. 2 legs are straight, 2 feet on the mat, 2 arms lifted, breathe in. Exhale, start to fold over the left leg, coming into pyramid so the right foot steps in slightly as you drag the left sit bone back. Good. So folded here in pyramid. Now you're more than welcome to stay here in pyramid, that's completely acceptable. Or stretch the left arm forward on a breath. And then twist from the waist. So if you feel your right hip bone point like angling toward the left side of the room, really twisting, keep lifting the left sit bone and the left hip bone. Calm the low abs. Taking a deep breath in here in this twist or not. And as you exhale, bring the left hand down to the floor, drag the right foot in. Top of the mat, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale and fold, rise to standing. And lift the right leg up in front of you, the arms are lifted. You're going to take the outside of the right ankle against the left thigh and bend the left knee, so hip stretch standing at the top of the mat. Hands can be at heart center. Now this is about the stretch in the hip, so I want you to feel that stretch in the hip. Lean into it. Lean into the sensation, maybe to the tightness. That's what this is about many times. To lean into discomfort, but feel the tailbone lengthen back as the heart draws forward. One more breath in and a breath out. Come back up into tree. Try to bring the toes above the left knee for what we're going to do, but you certainly can keep the heel below the left knee. Now, hands back behind the head, take a breath in the little leaning tree. Try to tap the right elbow to the right thigh. Point the left elbow up. Full belly breath in. Long belly breath out. Come all the way back up. Right foot meets left. Inhale, arms reach up. Stay here, grounding as you exhale. Take the outside of the left ankle against the right thigh and bend the right knee. Hip stretch on the left side, livening up the left toes, the leaning in, the drawing back, and then the breath. This awareness of breath in, this awareness of breath out. Awareness of breath in, and awareness of breath out. Now come up into tree, left toes above the knee or toes below, or heel below. Hands to back of your head, take a breath in. Tap the left elbow to the left thigh, but point the right elbow up to the ceiling. Breathe into it. Left foot meets right. Inhale, arms reach up. Stay standing at the top of the mat. Exhale, hands to heart center, one hand to the belly or one to the heart, eyes closed. We've got some options here for the practice. So if an arm balance of crow is something that you do in your practice, when we're in studio, we will break that down like crazy, but right now, if that's in your practice, go ahead and do crow. Maybe you want to come back up into tree, with the right heel below the left knee or the toes above. Maybe that leaning tree, but wherever you are, you're breathing into it and you're leaning into it somehow, to the shakiness. Remember, if you're in crow, the heart leans forward. tailbone lifts up, the elbows are up on the triceps. Wherever you are, take a full breath in. And a long breath out. Come out of the pose you're in, come to standing at the top of your mat and pause. Full belly breath in. Long belly breath out, then make a choice. Either crow, maybe you stay as you are, or left toes above the right knee or left heel below for tree. Maybe you lean into that tree, left elbow to left thigh. Or maybe the shakiness of crow as the hands expand, the heart expands. Taking a full belly breath in. A long breath out, and again from where you are, return to standing, but this time bring the arms up, take a breath in, and then bend those elbows to cactus, lift the heart as you exhale. Re-extend the arms up on an inhale, exhale, forward fold, final flow if that's what you're looking for, so halfway lift, and make your way back to downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, take a deep belly breath in. And as you exhale, step, walk, or jump your feet through your hands. Extend your legs straight forward. Come to that seated position we started in. Inhale, arms reach out. And exhale, lean in, fold over those legs. Opening up across the heart. Come back up to the staff pose, nice and tall. Breath in. Final gentle twist. Exhale, left arm forward, right arm back. Inhale up to seated, arms reach up. Exhale, right arm forward, left arm back. Come back up on an inhale. And make your way all the way down onto your back as you exhale. And then bend the knees into your chest and extend the legs straight up for legs up the wall, right? No wall. Maybe a wall. To listen is to lean in softly with a willingness to be changed by what is heard. That's why this practice of getting quiet matters so much. Legs straight up, maybe the eyes close. Together, draw a deep belly breath in. And a long breath out, and let the legs come down to the earth. And with the legs down on the ground, Shavasana. The backs of your hands rest against the floor. As we come into silence, notice breath in and breath out. To get quiet. Ease the body. Ease the mind. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Do that again. Take a full breath in and a long breath out. From laying down, start to roll to your right side. Maybe the knees slightly bend in. And just pause. How can you take this practice with you off of your mat into the world? Just listening to lean in with a willingness to be changed by what is heard. Bring yourself to seated, where we'll pause momentarily. Maybe a hand on the heart. There is so much work to be done, yes. And this is part of it. To listen. To be uncomfortable. To breathe into. And to become aware. The words you speak become the house you live in. The light and the truth in me honors and sees that in each of you. Together we say, Namaste. So before we leave the practice, I would encourage you, like I am inviting and encouraging myself, to lean into the discomfort, whether that's the discomfort of learning something new or of facing aspects of self that are new to know about you or others. These are challenging times, but such times of opportunity to grow, to heal. And the Maya Angelou quote that my very close friend Stacy often says is, when you know better, you do better. Friends, thank you so much for joining me. I can't wait to see you, hopefully in studio soon, so stay on our social media for updates to that, and visit balancewebster.com. Be well.